but couldn't move me. Before Nick could blow a gasket, I snapped. I just tensed up and threw them off me. Then, while Nick stared in disbelief, I grabbed a fistful of his hair. He screamed as pain shot through his scalp. I slammed his head into the sink and turned on the water, holding him under. He struggled like crazy, but I held him down. His goons were too stunned to move, let alone fight back. And in front of everyone, I kept shoving him underwater over and over again, until his face was beet red and he'd swallowed half the water in the sink. He choked on the floor, glaring at me like he wanted to kill me. His gelled hair was a mess, dripping down his face, but he still had the nerve to yell, "You son of a bitch. You gonna do this to me? You think I won't post the pics and video, let everyone see you and that fat girl? Change to, you think I won't post the pics and video, let everyone see you and that fat girl? He didn't finish the sentence. I aimed a kick at his crotch. That ought to put him out of commission. You're crazy. Nick groaned on the floor, clutching himself, and I started to pull his pants down. Nick scrambled backwards, trying to cover himself, but I wasn't giving him the chance. I peeled his hands away. I pulled out his phone, turned on the flash, and started snapping pictures. Nick's face contorted with pain, his red underpants peeking out. I shoved the phone in his face, making him look at his own expressions. I mocked him. You gonna take pictures of people again? You gonna threaten me with them? You want the whole school to see you got limp dick and a 3-inch worm? Nick panicked. He fell to his knees, begging and sobbing. I'm sorry, man. Please, delete them. Don't show them to anyone. I grinned. That's how my brother begged. Did they show him mercy? I let go of Nick and watched him scramble for his pants. You better delete that video, or I can't guarantee that your little secret won't spread all over the school. I waved the phone. Nick fumbled for his phone and deleted the video. He knew I was serious. When he was done, he held the phone out for me to check. It's gone, I swear. You gotta delete yours too. I didn't even look. I wouldn't stoop to your level. Nick visibly relaxed, but there was a new look of hatred in his eyes. He wasn't going to let this go. I casually pushed open the bathroom door. The hallway was packed with spectators. The first thing they saw was Nick kneeling on the floor. Someone even started recording with their phone, and the hallway buzzed with gossip. They couldn't figure out how Jake Miller, the quiet kid everyone pushed around, had suddenly turned into someone else. I stared back at them. The show was just getting started. The drama finally ended when the teacher showed up. In front of dozens of witnesses, I was in trouble. She sent me home for the day, and ordered me to apologize to Nick at school in front of the whole class. The sad thing was, this wasn't the first time. My brother wrote in his diary about getting cornered in the bathroom by Nick and his gang, with plenty of people watching. The teacher openly took the side of the bullies, telling him to think about what he did to deserve it. His last hope was crushed. After that, Nick and his friends got even bolder, bullying him out in the open. Snapping back to reality, I finished reading the apology and walked out, ignoring the teacher's glare. Just as I was about to leave, a petite figure blocked my path. The girl was wearing a tight skirt and stockings, with a sweet face and a body that made every guy stare, the kind of girl everyone wanted to date. Ashley grabbed my arm, her face full of concern. Are you okay? I heard Nick and his friends were giving you trouble again. Judging by how comfortable she was with me, I knew who she was. My brother's only ray of sunshine, his white whale, Ashley. Because at this school, everyone avoided me except her and the bullies. I deepened my voice, trying to sound like the quiet kid everyone thought I was. I'm fine. Ashley sighed with relief. But I heard you beat up Nick. Hitting people is wrong. I laughed to myself. So she was here to lecture me. Why bother pretending? I dropped the act, and my shy face vanished. Oh, really? I'm just using their tactics against them, fighting fire with fire. Ashley frowned, clearly annoyed, but still